Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. It has been a while. I unfortunately broke my wrist. I was unable to do a lot of things, including shuffle. So I was unable to continue the readings until now. Still not convinced I can shuffle, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to see how you guys have been. We're going to try and pick up from where we've left off. And we're going to get that dog reading done for you guys now. So let's shuffle these up. Let's move them around. Let's stop about, let's say, there. And we'll take that one from the bottom. We'll take that one from the top. Middle, and we'll take that one from the top. What have we got? I'm so out of practice, aren't I? I can't even get my words right. Right, we got 3 whites. Great start. Or so it would appear. As I've always said before, white isn't always all right, black isn't always an attack. It may all be white, it may all be positive, it may all look really, really, really good. But that's not always necessarily the case when we flip them over. But in this case, it is. This is a good example of white being all right because the horse and the dog get on incredibly well. This is a card that is incredibly compatible for you. This is the horse, so this is in the same triangle as you. This is in the same sort of affinity triangle as you that is there as a compatibility guide. That this is one of the most compatible cards for you. This is one of the most compatible signs that go with the dog. The dog, horse and tiger go together incredibly well. So this is a great start for you. The dog and the horse are very compatible, as I say, and they enjoy each other's friendship very much. Both are very honest people. Both are very out there and very blunt with their opinions and their honesty, and they will say how it is. They're very black and white. There is no in between. So you've got a forward thinking card here as well with that horse, because the horse is moving forward constantly. So we are moving forward here in a good way. You dog people are in a good place right now. Either you're coming out of a bad place, moving forward into a great one, or you've been in a good place and now you're moving into an even better one because of the decisions and choices that you've made. This is good. This is good. Right now, this is about a mutual respect for yourself and for what you're doing and how you're conducting yourself. So not only have you got this respect for yourself, but it's mutually compatible with what you're actually doing. You're going, I'm going to better myself. I'm going to better my situation. I'm going to do something about this and I'm going to make a difference here. And then what you're actually doing, you're achieving. It's a simple case of your actions meeting your words, or for example, you set a plan, you said you're going to do it, and now you're following it through. So this is a great start. This is a great card for you guys. We're looking at adventures here. We're looking at getting out there and exploring. We're looking at being a little bit more, I suppose, in some ways, adventurous. You're looking at maybe going somewhere new, trying something you've not tried before, doing something different, picking up a different hobby, or even picking up a hobby or something that you were interested in before and picking it back up again to give it another go that you're in a different mindset. This is really good. This should have a positive outcome for you. This horse is very, very compatible. So you're looking at, I suppose you can't really depend on it, but you're looking at a great start to this week now as we're moving from the last week's energy shift to this week's energy shift. Now, as we're moving forward, the forecast would suggest that you are doing exactly that. You're moving forward. You're moving forward in a great way. Then we've got the catalyst card. The pig or the boar. The catalyst, the change, a slow change, not as abrupt as the sheep, not as quick and forthcoming as the rabbit, but slowly, easy to adjust to. And this is that change. That's that forward thinking. That's that forward momentum. That is that you taking steps towards progression, but in a slow, controlled, kind of dedicated manner. You're not looking to rush this. You're not looking to just get it done. You're not looking to just run in and run out again. You're looking at dedication and commitment. You're looking at actually, this could have some sort of romantic element to it, actually. This adventure of which I speak of could actually have something to do with romance or relationships. That horse is a romantic card. It is, and this change is coming in here, this catalytic moment. You can't stop this. It's going to happen regardless. This catalytic moment is going to change things and mix things up for you. It's going to push you even further forward because now you're going to be spurred on. But do not go into this thinking that it's going to happen overnight. don't have the impression that this is going to be easy and quickly and just done at the snap of our fingers, at the snap of your fingers. No, this is something that's going to take time. The pig and the dog they're quite compatible. Let's just put it that way. They are quite compatible. And this is because the boar is sincere and helpful, and there's no serious personality clashes when it comes to the dog. So that sort of relationship is acceptable and it is agreeable. So the cards that we've got here, the horse and the pig, are both compatible in their own ways. Obviously, the horse more so than the pig, but the pig is definitely on your side here. This isn't something bad or heading towards anything negative, to the sense that you could be in a negative place, but things are now starting to look up. We're not trying to deny anybody their sort of experiences or deny anybody of what you're actually going through. You're probably, thinking how, or if you're going through a bad patch, you may find yourself thinking, hang on a minute, this is the worst time of my life. How can you sit there and say that this is a great opportunity or a great time for me? Things are going to start looking up. Things are going to start moving. It's just going to happen very, very slowly. That pig is a slow change, but it is going to wipe off a lot of that sort of clingy energy and clingy negativity that you may have acquired and accumulated over the last few weeks. It's going to start to push that back and push it off. And then in comes the snake, the karmic card, the negative karmic card. Now, the snake and the dog have a mutual respect for each other because they don't want confrontation with each other. They will avoid that, and they will avoid it, religiously. And they can be compatible and amicable to a degree. So the dog and the snake, they aren't that bad when they come together. Snakes, they don't play they don't play very well with others. Snakes can be a little bit selfish, which is a big ick for a dog. Dogs don't like selfishness. They don't like self-centeredness. They don't like vanity. They don't like people who think that they are, the best of the best of the best while putting down other people. And snakes can be a little bit like that. Snakes can be very judgy, very pretentious, very kind of like look down their nose at people. And that can rub dogs up the wrong way. But in this respect here, the snake and the dog overall are quite compatible. We're also looking at a positive white card here, even though it is the negative karmic sign. I feel right now your good burst of good luck or enthusiasm, or your push forward as this horse is doing into that catalytic moment, which is going to make everything sort of spark and fireworks, and it's going to be great, and it's going to be a great experience for you. That's not your karmic justice. That's not your karma. That's not something that's to affect you. But there are people watching you who are getting affected by it. There are people that are seeing your experiences, and they are now being served their karmic justice. For example, and this is not definitive, this is not me saying this is definitely how it is, but for example, you could have been in a relationship, that relationship could have ended badly, or, because it had to, because of the relationship being toxic or being sort of like not as satisfactory as you once hoped. And when you leave this relationship through no fault of your own, maybe your partner cheated on you or left you for somebody else, they are now going to see you living your best life. And while they miss you, and while they hate the fact that what they've done has affected them now in this way, that's their karma. And that's what that negativity is. That negative karma is not yours to bear. And it may not be for an ex or something in that situation. It's just the best way that I can explain it. It's like, maybe leaving a job that you weren't necessarily, happy in. And the people there, or, somebody there saying, well, you'll never get a better job than this. Or you'll never be able to, get that other job that you wanted, and then you get that other job, and now that person has to sit there and go, oh, well, they did it, oh, well, that sucks, oh, I thought they wouldn't, oh, well, now I feel, it's their karma is basically what I'm saying. It's got nothing to do with you. You are in a good week. This is a great spread for you guys, and that Catholic moment, don't forget as well, is going to push you towards that. You're waiting now for something that's going to happen, and it could be minimal. You may not even notice it, but it's going to happen. And we'll find out how you deal with that, won't we? when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the dog next week. I'm not going to give any days. I'm not going to say it's going to be that day, this is the day. It's going to be as and when I can, because my schedule and routine is all over the place right now. So I will get them done now that I'm slowly moving back in towards using my hand a little bit more. But yeah, I will be back after this reading with a reading for those born in the year of the pig. So if you are interested in knowing more, or you know somebody born in the year of the pig or whatever, I will see you then. If not, I'll just see you next time in a video for you guys born in the year of the dog. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.